So, why does the plagiarism charge against Ellen White persist? Number one is because people have used selective examples that have not been carefully examined. And when you do look at those examples, you recognize that they are quite limited in the number that are used that way. They are the thought gems that she has adapted, but it's not the large scale borrowing that people have asserted. Number two is that people have a misunderstanding about how inspiration works. They assume that inspiration is God's dictation to the prophet and the prophet writing it down. But all the examples that we find in scripture don't function that way at all. In fact, in the book of Revelation, God says, write what you have seen, not take dictation from me. So there's a misunderstanding. And when they see that she has adapted history to tell about history and great controversy, they are shocked because they don't have the right understanding. All through the Bible, sources were used for the writing of history and telling God's point of view on history. The same thing is true of the Gospels. Luke used sources in order to tell the story, and that is fully inspired. Number three, people need something to hold against Ellen White so that they can disregard her. This is a common practice in the world. We see it in politics, we see it in marriages, we see it in relationships. In order to be able to minimize somebody else, we find something that we can pick a flaw with them. And if it's successfully promoted, then we can diminish that person to our friends, to other people around us. And that is what's being done with Ellen White. Because when I can show that each of these other points are not valid, people have a hard time with it because they need Ellen White to be diminished. But they don't, because there is a blessing in her writings. And if they would get over themselves and over their false assumptions and look at the actual evidence, they would find a richness and a beauty in what she has written that could bless their lives.